Hello and welcome back to Divorce in Plain English UK. I'm Vincent, and this is Chapter 10, the final chapter in this series. We have covered a lot of ground together, from the first steps of understanding the financial pot to the complexities of the family home and pensions, through to the emotional toll of negotiations and the reality of rebuilding your life. Today, I want to share some final closing thoughts, the things I truly wish someone had said to me at the very start of my own financial remedy journey. As always, one last reminder, I'm speaking from my own experience and from general information. I'm not a solicitor or a financial advisor. This is not legal or financial advice. Your situation is unique, and you should always speak to a professional about your own case. If I could go back in time and speak to the version of myself that was just starting this process, the version that was working 7 days a week, living in silence with an ex-partner and looking at a tiny pension with absolute terror, here is what I would say. First, I would say, be patient with yourself. You are trying to make some of the biggest decisions of your life while under an incredible amount of stress. You are not going to be at your best every day. You will make mistakes, you will feel overwhelmed, and you will have days where you just want to give up. That doesn't mean you are failing. It means you are human. Second, I would say, the paperwork is a mountain, but you climb it one step at a time. When you look at the whole process, it feels impossible. But you don't have to do the whole process today. You just have to find one statement. You just have to send one email. You just have to fill in one section of a form. If you keep doing the next small thing, eventually, the mountain gets climbed. Third, I would say, don't let shame drive the bus. I spent so much time feeling ashamed that I didn't have more savings, or that my pension was so small, or that I had ended up in this situation at all. Shame makes you want to hide, and hiding is the worst thing you can do in a financial remedy process. Once I started being honest about the numbers, even the ones I hated, the shame started to lose its power. Fourth, I would say, your value is not defined by your bank balance. It is so easy to feel like a failure when your financial life is being picked apart. But you are more than your assets, your debts, or your income. You are a person who has survived a difficult relationship, who is working hard to provide, and who is trying to build a better future. That has immense value, regardless of what the final court order says. Fifth, and perhaps most importantly, there is life after this. When you are in the middle of a divorce, it feels like it will last forever. It feels like this conflict is your new identity. But it isn't. This is a season. A long, hard, expensive season, but it is not the whole book. There will come a day when you don't have to check your solicitor's emails first thing in the morning. There will come a day when you can look at your bank account without your heart racing. In my own journey, I had to learn that rebuilding takes time. It isn't a straight line. There are setbacks, and there are days where the old fears come back. But by staying organized, by using the tools I've shared in the Financial Remedy Roadmap, and by reaching out for support, I have found a way to stand on my own 2 feet. I created this podcast and the ebook because I didn't want anyone else to feel as lost and alone as I did. I wanted to provide a bridge between the complicated legal world and the reality of your daily life. If you are listening to this, and you are right in the thick of it, please don't lose heart. You have more strength than you realize. You have already taken a huge step by seeking out information and trying to understand your position. If at any point you feel stuck or you just want to talk this through with someone who has been there, you can reach out to me directly via the contact details on my Gumroad page. I'm more than happy to speak with you and share my opinions or views based on my own journey. Just so we're clear, I'm not a lawyer and I can't give you legal advice. I can only speak to you from my own personal experience of going through divorce and dealing with the financial side of it. To wrap up this series, we've talked about the house, the pensions, the myths, and the emotional toll. We've talked about the importance of full disclosure and the need for a realistic budget. But the most important thing we've talked about is you, and your ability to navigate this process and come out the other side. Thank you so much for joining me for Divorce in Plain English UK. It has been a privilege to share my story and these insights with you. If this series has helped you, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with anyone else who might be struggling with the financial side of divorce. And if you want that extra layer of support and organization, please do check out my ebook, The Financial Remedy Roadmap, on Gumroad at https://shinajames.gumroad.com/l/drdgzb. It's designed to be your practical companion through every step we've discussed. Good luck with your journey. Take it one day at a time, be kind to yourself, and remember, you are not alone. I'll be rooting for you. Goodbye for now.